Should I do the Emoji Movie or Woody Woodpecker? The Emoji Movie or Woody Woodpecker? I know! I'll do both! Since the beginning of this year, I've been getting requests to review these two movies in particular. Well, I guess we'll begin with the one I hope is the lesser of two evils, the Emoji Movie. Ever since the teaser came out in 2016, people immediately disliked it and called it the worst film of 2017. Oh, you sweet, innocent children. Yeah, I don't see this as the absolute worst film of last year. Hell, I think these two are perfect to be tied as number one. So what was it about this film that was able to earn that statement? Well, let's take a look at the Emoji Movie and find out. Wow, 5 seconds in and it's already showing how bad it is. That's a new record. Anyway, we start off with a narration on how our smartphones are the most important thing in the world, even though in reality we mainly use them for these. Plus it shows how stupid our generation is with them. Yeah, we're screwed. We then go inside the phone to be introduced to Textopolis. Think of it as the food world from Food Fight, but it looks like someone put effort in it with the $65 million. This is the home to all the emojis on the phone, as we meet our main character Gene, voiced by TJ Miller. He's on his way to his first day on the job as a meh emoji, but he has to go through all the bad puns this movie has.
Hello, good simians. Those are some sharp attachés.
Yes, well, we have business to attend to.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, me and the boys are gonna throw ourselves on the Barbie. Here's my sauce now.
Hey, konnichiwa. Sorry, emoticons. I hate knocking over the elderly here. Let me help.
Oh, my colon!
Is that the time?
Hey, my eyes are up here, pal.
Hope you like that type of humor, because there's a lot of it in this film. Gene's about to go into work as he's stopped by his parents, voiced by Jennifer Coolidge and Stephen Wright?
I have some bad news, Gene, and I'm afraid you'll have the wrong reaction.
Oddly enough, I think this is the perfect casting for this character. At least he could say that he was in a kid's film that wasn't as bad as Son of the Mask. Gene's parents pull him aside so they could talk to him in private.
I'm not letting you go to work today.
Wait, what?
You're just not ready, son.
Come on! Working in the cube is an emoji's whole purpose in life. Everybody my age is working on the phone except for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the phone and I'm only 10.
That's because I believe in you.
Should we wash our hands?
It's a good thing Patrick Stewart finished playing Charles Xavier so we could see him literally as a piece of shit. Gene says that he can prove it to them that he could be a meh, as he and the other emojis are introduced to the first emoji, Smiler, voiced by Mia Rudolph. To be fair, this wasn't the worst thing that she's done last year.
Here's how it works. You each have your own cube on the emoji bar. If Alex chooses you, should you be so lucky, your cube will light up.
Oh, it's showtime.
Get it? He's using air freshener because he's poop! She also shows off the Favorites Lounge as we meet High Five, voiced by James Corden. And just take a wild guess on what type of jokes he does.
Fist bump, he's a knucklehead. To be living large, hashtag blessed. Here, will you hit my calluses for me? Oh, who took my clear nail polish? Ow.
Can I come too?
Talk to the hand, Red Wagon. Oh, snap.
I'm gonna take a long shot and say... food puns. Everyone gets in their positions as their user Alex wants to send a text to his crush.
I gotta reply to Addie's text. What should I write?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Words aren't cool.
And yet they were used to write the script. He decides to use an emoji and picks Gene. It doesn't go well.
My goodness, I'm freaking out!
Pointless slow-mo! Jean goes to speak with Smiler on what she's gonna do to him. And I hate to say it, but Maya Rudolph can sound pretty intimidating in this movie. Plus, it doesn't help that her character has a permanent smile.
The only thing that could ever make me unhappy is if one of our emoji team made a mistake, which caused Alex to lose faith in the phone, and then our whole world gets wiped out. That's because we're setting you up with our best antivirus bots.
So they're gonna fix me?
Actually delete you. But yes,
Wait, what?
if you get deleted, have to worry about what your purpose is, or the future, or why you're such a malfunction. Because you're deleted, right?
She sends a group of robots after Gene to delete him as he runs into High Five and takes him to his secret hideout with the other emojis that Alex doesn't use anymore, including Suitcase, Fish Cake with Swirl, Old Lady, and the Eggplant emoji. Even though he was there on Alex's favorites. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is the Eggplant who was on the phone with the guy who jerked off while watching the movie. And yes, that actually happened. High Five gets the idea that Gene just needs to be reprogrammed by a hacker, as they leave Textopolis to go look for one.
Where are we?
Welcome to the wallpaper.
Wow, it's as generic looking as Textopolis.
Poor Gene. I blame myself.
Why the hell are we coming back to Gene's parents?
Supportive.
You just wanted a vacation.
You take that back, Mel Meh.
Wait, are we stuck to seeing them for the majority of the film?
They haven't.
Of course we are. Even when I want something good in a bad movie, somebody just has to go ahead and ruin it! Like I said earlier, Wright's performance as a meh is pretty good. Even in the teaser we got back in 2016, I thought it was funny. But since now we have to follow the same monotone voice for certain parts of the film, it gets old and annoying after a while.
Our son is a malfunction, and you should never have let him go into that cube.
Don't blame me for this, Mel. I am hopping mad at you. See?
Hell, I would pay money for him to go back to being the guy on the couch from Half-Baked, so we can get a break from his voice. They find out that the bots are following Gene, so they go and find him. Meanwhile, Gene and High Five have entered into the piracy app.
Oh, great emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them. Eventually they'll get a job or a girlfriend or some sort of purpose in life and they'll stop.
Whoa, I didn't know you could make a character based on YouTube comments. They come across a hacker named Jailbreak, voiced by a woman who's way too good for this movie, Anna Faris. But they don't have too much time to talk, as the bots are somehow able to find them.
Negative. Does not have incredible blindness due to rioters.
They manage to escape as they enter to the game I thought died out years ago, aka Candy Crush. Gene gets stuck inside the board as they literally teach us how to play.
We have to match up the candy so the Gene will drop to the bottom. And we can't match him with any yellows, or else...
Why do I get the feeling that King is ashamed of this plug?
Watch it!
No, slow down! Not the yellows! Whoa, hey! What does this do?
Get me out of here!
They manage to get Gene down to the bottom, but he still can't get out of there.
Well, there's one option left. We line you up with the yellows.
What do you know? It was a short movie.
Sometimes my life is like an ocean.
Actually, no. He's okay.
No! No!
They're able to get him free without exploding, as Jailbreak tells them they had to get the drop box and pass a firewall.
Oh, you're thinking, because I can make different faces, the firewall will think I'm different emojis.
Yeah, I wanted to say it because it was my idea. You know, women are always coming up with stuff that men are taking credit for.
Alright, apparently this was the right time for a women empowerment outburst. In fact, while I think about it, Ghostbusters answer the call. Did you have anything to do with this?
No.
Ghostbusters answer the call.
Maybe.
go to your room. Cut back to Gene's parents looking for him as they stumble across the YouTube app, but not for long as the bots come after them. As they make the videos go on autoplay and the bots literally stop to watch whatever's on the screen. You know, how is it that any movie I reviewed that uses clips from YouTube, it's still better than it was a gem and a holograms? Gene, High Five, and Jailbreak enter into another app, this one being Just Dance, as they meet... Gem? Hey, I was just joking about that Gem comment. I didn't know she would actually be in the movie! Actually, it's just a hologram voiced by Christina Aguilera. My guess is that she really needed a paycheck, as we get a montage of them dancing.
Alex, that's extra homework for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the movie sometimes cuts back to Alex as he starts getting embarrassed by his phone blaring. You'll have to forgive me because we spend so little time with him that anyone will forget his part of the story is happening. The reason there was more time spent with Riley from Inside Out was because we had enough time with her side of the story. She moves to a new location, struggles with her emotions, her once perfect relationship with her parents is becoming more complicated, humiliates herself as the new kid at school, runs away, lets go of her childhood, and learns to deal with the new emotions that she'll face when growing up. Now really think, what the hell do we know about Alex in the Emoji movie? He's voiced by one of the stars from Wizards of Waverly Place. Well, that's what I'm getting out of him! While dancing, it's revealed that Jailbreak is actually a princess emoji who tried to escape. I would have brought this before, but I didn't. Mainly because I don't care. The bots are able to find them as Alex begins to delete the app.
Hurry! I got you! Gene!
We're taking you with us. Car karaoke was overrated.
They managed to get High Five out of the trash bin as we transition to Gene's parents' side of Instagram, where it's also revealed that his father can do more emotions like him.
I have other expressions too. I think they've just been buried away. But with Gene going missing and thinking I might have lost you too...
Oh, Mel, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know myself.
Right now, I'm so overwhelmed with passionate feelings for you.
Is it too late to ask for that cancelled Popeye movie? Gene, High Five, and Jailbreak make it to Dropbox, but they have to get past the firewall with the help of Gene's many emotions.
Okay, 10, 11, 2002.
10, 11, 2002.
Access denied.
This might take a while.
Oh boy.
Fireball.
Krav Maga!
Krav Maga!
Major Laser!
Major Laser! When I do that! Skate or die!
Access denied.
You know, of how many times he's gotten burnt, this should be a sick thrill for him.
Welcome to the firewall.
This movie sucks.
Access denied.
They eventually get the password right and make it to Dropbox, as Gene tells Jailbreak how he feels about her.
Jailbreak, you're the coolest, most interesting emoji I've ever met. And after all the adventures that we had, I'm just not sure I want all that to go away, because my feelings right now are, like, huge. I just think that they could be enough for me to want to stay the way I am. If it means I could stay here, with you. Like, forever. Forever and ever. And ever. Maybe longer than that, even?
I'm not just some princess, Gene. Waiting for my prince. I mean, what you said was beautiful, but... Gene...
Whoa! You're all meh! The source code worked!
Turns out I didn't need it.
Huh, who would have thought to make Gene into a man, it would just be a case of blue balls. One of the robots found Gene and took him back to Smiler, as High-Five and Jailbreak go back to get him by riding on the Twitter bird. Okay, with all these product placements from all these apps, I think this is how Sony Animation came up with the idea. Okay, app number 1. Product placement. I'm thinking Candy Crush. Alright, app number 2. Product placement. I'm thinking Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Genius. I'm tired. Let's call it a day. Meanwhile, Alex is at his appointment to restart his phone as Gene is about to be deleted by Smiler, but his parents and friends come in and try to stop her.
Oh no! What did you do to my beautiful ball? Oh, my dude!
Jailbreak?
Oh, Gene.
What happened to looking out for number 1?
Being number 1 doesn't matter if there aren't any other numbers.
They'll start to panic as Alex's phone begins to restart, but Gene comes up with an idea to get his attention.
Whoa! Check out this emoji!
Wow, he's a GIF. He sends it to his crush as she starts to notice him.
Hey, I got your text. That's one super cool emoji.
I know, right?
A lot of feelings in one. I get it. I like that you're one of those guys who can actually express his feelings.
What? Was this supposed to be the big message for the movie?
We're encouraging kids and people to just express yourself and be who you want to be, whoever that is, and, you know, not feel out of place knowing that everybody, you know, is trying to be one thing, but you're really all kinds of things.
So using emojis will help anyone to express themselves? Is that the lesson you were supposed to give throughout all of this?
Oh, well, you failed miserably!
Okay, how about this for the ending? Alex sees the emoji, realizing he doesn't need it, puts the phone down, and just talks to his crush, expressing himself to her face to face. Oh wait, let me guess.
Words aren't cool.
And yet they were used to give us this bullshit message. So Gene saves the day, Alex and his crush get together, as they dance and live bland ever after. Now with the Emoji Movie out of the way, let's see if we can wash away that horrible taste in our mouths with... Woodpecker. Now it's important to bring up that Woody Woodpecker was very popular in Brazil, so they got a theatrical release for the film, while over here in the US, we got it only on DVD. Does that save us from any of the torture that this movie can get to somebody from just sitting through it? Short answer, no. Long answer... let's just start the movie. We start off with two poachers going on a hunt. Why do I get the feeling these are the live-action versions of these guys? As they get the attention of our CGI abomination for the film.
Hello, boys. Guess who?
Theatrical or not, it's still amazing how it looks like he's not really there.
Somebody will surely pay to have his stuff.
Guns? Oh no. Whatever will I do?
By the way, I hope you enjoyed these weird zooming shots, because there's a lot of it in this movie. It's like they just took a normal scene and just zoomed it in post-production. Clearly these filmmakers don't know how the lens on a camera works. Meanwhile, on this weird episode of Duck Dynasty...
Over here?
Gotcha.
Okay, boys. You got me fair and square. I give up. Nighty-night, boys. And I'm the one with the brain the size of a walnut? Please.
Well, someone with a tiny brain did greenlight this shit. We cut to stock footage of Seattle, where we meet Lance Walters, played by Timothy Omason, as he finds out that he's being laid off from his job as a real estate lawyer.
I just won a case for this firm worth millions and I'm being terminated?
Another thing. Since when do we need to be so overly concerned with the rights of wildlife? Wildlife don't vote.
This is a bizarre Trump rally. He of course gets fired as he talks to his girlfriend, who I think was supposed to be played by Sofia Vergara.
We'll sue.
Sue one of the toughest law firms in the country? Not a great idea.
Are you gonna smear them on social media?
My guess is that she said, "That's no bueno," and decided to be in the Emoji movie instead. No, really, she was in that. My guess is that she really needed that paycheck. Lance tells her that he's going to build a house in the forest as he gets a visit from his ex-wife to look after his son, where we get movie cliche number 100, the father and son not connecting.
Tommy, take off your headphones, please. Look, it's not that I don't appreciate the drumming, because it's awesome, but can you maybe drop it down a few decibels, please?
Fine. I won't play ever again.
I know I did this joke when I reviewed Reanimated, but I honestly think I should make a book on how many cliches there are in bad kids films. They arrive to the map painting of the woods as Lance's son meets Woody.
It's okay.
Hey, don't let the mushy music fool you. We're not friends or anything.
Oh yeah, this is another thing that happens in the movie. Woody keeps breaking the fourth wall to talk to the audience constantly.
Wait a minute. They're not camping. They're moving in.
Keep it down out here.
Oh, see? That's much better.
Nice rant. Easy to dance to. I'd give it a 7.
And by constantly, I mean all the damn time. Huh. A character that breaks the fourth wall. I don't know, but that sounds familiar. Not to mention, he gives us the most popular cliche from the early 2000s. Fart jokes.
Okay, who cut the cheese? Whoever did it did a great job. The more you eat, the more you... Featherless freak!
Oh, baby!
See you at breakfast.
Okay, I don't think getting hit for a broom will knock you on your ass. If they wanted us to feel like a cartoon, why not just add some flying birds around her? Or do what I've been saying about these live action / cartoon films and just make it animated! Later that night, the family gets to have more of Woody's annoyance and Lance goes to deal with it. I hope you enjoy this joke of Woody pecking at stuff and Lance getting out of the RV, because they do it not 1, not 2, but 3 times. And it's the same bit every time they do it. Nothing changes.
I said beat it!
He makes the catch, and the crowd goes wild! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Give me that back right now!
I do hope this is just Kane from Supernatural, just so I can see this happen. It would honestly make the film better. Meanwhile, Tommy goes into town and sees a store with band instruments.
You planning on buying it? Or just tuning it to death?
Sorry, I was just browsing.
Don't sweat it. Play away.
So of course, we know it's gonna happen. They start chit-chatting, and after time passes, they get together at the end. Wait, what? I don't think this kid's movie understands the rule. He's a guy, she's a chick. They have to get together by the end. It's like a law.
So you interested in it?
This is a really sweet guitar.
I helped restore it. The guy who sold it to us was a roadie for Springsteen.
So I finally have a movie that a man and a woman that are together, and they don't have to hook up? Nope! I will not accept this! I will rewrite the ending to have them hook up, and have 100 kids with 100 different genders that are made by Tumblr. Trust me, to make a new one every day. She says if he joins her band, he can keep the guitar. Even though he was making beats on a table, having us guess that he would be on drums. But why care about continuity? It's Woody Woodpecker.
Continuity can suck it.
On his way back to the RV, Tommy is stopped by bullies.
Hey! This is our road, and we didn't give you permission to use it.
Can you guys step aside? I'm waiting for the real bullies to walk in.
Hey, you don't get off that easy.
Look, I don't know what I did to offend you guys, but whatever it is, I'll stop.
Of course you will. You'll be too busy crying.
Wait a minute. These two are the bullies?
Seriously, doesn't your school have an anti-bullying policy?
Sure does. That's exactly why we got kicked out. Right, John? High five.
How is it that the last movie I did last episode had better bullies than this? These two aren't intimidating at all. They look like Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy and Gibby from iCarly.
Oh, look, a guitar!
Give that back!
Whoa, holy shit! They mean serious business! They can push you to the ground! But not to fear, because Woody comes in and tears up their clothes. And if you listen closely, you can hear Kevin Spacey get a boner. By the way, you have to be a certain amount of weak to get pushed on your ass and saved by a bird. Unless it's the vulture from Super Mario Odyssey and they can drag these two away like Cappy, nothing will change because it's still a bird. Back in the forest, construction starts on Lance's house as Woody comes in and tortures all the workers.
Hey, yeah, you! Get off my lawn, punk! Knock, knock. Who's there? Pee who?
You know, you think Woody would have something better to do than sabotaging their build, because when he's not bruising them up, he's hurting them in a way that could be a potential murder.
Just like in the cartoons.
Okay, I am 100% sure that guy is dead. I mean, if BB-8 can have a body count in The Last Jedi, I can believe that Woody Woodpecker can have one too. Anyway, Lance goes to the forest ranger to complain about the woodpecker, thanks to a book that has someone's work from DeviantArt.
That's the flying demon right there.
The pileated red-crowned woodpecker.
Yep.
Impossible. The red-crowned woodpecker has been extinct for almost 100 years.
I'm telling you, that's the bird.
Uh-huh. Sure it is. Any chance you're taking any sort of medication?
You know, if he wants this bird dealt with, he can get the help from Sean, Gus, and Jules. Later that night, Woody goes to see Tommy and his band as they practice one of their songs for the talent show.
We've still got a lot of practicing to do.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's heard about the bird.
Yeah, this here is my jam. Oh yeah, that's right. I pecked my ear. Never had a lesson.
Are they literally playing Surfing Bird?
Don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is a bird. Bird, bird, bird.
No. That's not true. That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it be true.
No! No! Are you f***ing serious, movie? You just had to go ahead and ruin somebody's favorite song, didn't ya? Well, spoiler alert, Family Guy already accomplished that task 10 years ago! Plus, I don't want to hear a song that's sung by a girl who just time traveled through the 90s and a boy who looks like Manny B. Raps! So after the song that was butchered by Kids Bop, Woody sees Lance's girlfriend trying to use the stove, as he steps in for more of his wacky hijinks.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, bullshit. She shouldn't be looking like a bomb blew up from a Looney Tunes cartoon. She should be dead! Hell, this is the type of explosion you would see in the Avengers, not Woody Woodpecker. Look at him before the RV blew up. He knows what he is doing. You know what? This character is creepy, terrifying, and so obviously a murderer that I really am wondering if this was supposed to be a horror movie. Would the end result surprise you?
My grandfather left me an amazing piece of property right up near the Canadian border. We're going to create a country estate. Come on, just look at this. Pretty exciting, huh, bud? Remember, I want this house on the market by fall, so it needs to be done quickly. Yep, that's it. That's the flying demon right there.
The pileated red-crowned woodpecker. Impossible. The red-crowned woodpecker has been extinct for almost 100 years.
I'm telling you, that's the bird. That bird is crazy.
Who you calling crazy? Wakey, wakey. Here's Woody.
So Lance hires the two poachers from the beginning of the film to get rid of Woody, as they set up some traps and...
That's me, that's me. That's what I'm cracked up to be. I chop a hole.
Oh no, 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 no. You do not start rapping!
So I'm crazy. What can I do?
I know I shouldn't be saying this, but... Can I please listen to the Crocodile Moose rap from Fred 3? I know it's not better, but... At least I can get a break from this movie! Woody stops being not so Slim Shady as he goes to the traps, which obviously don't work.
Not again.
Hey, Beardo! Yeah, I'm talking to you. Feeling lucky today, punk?
Wow, I can smell his flesh!
So after dealing with everything that happened, Lance decides to call a truce with Woody by giving him some peanut butter cookies. I don't know if this is a thing with Woody Woodpecker because I can't find anything on this information. But at least I don't have to do any more research on this annoying jackass. This of course gives us movie cliche number 100. The father and son connected by the end of the second act of the film. Lance and Woody start being friendly too. But I am 100% sure that nothing will destroy that friendship by the last half hour of the movie.
You'll be sorry!
They all go to the town fair for Tommy's band, but the drummer has stomach pains from eating too many hot dogs. That's a conflict in this movie now. But they decide to go on stage anyway, not realizing that Woody is gonna back them up. Man, that was good. Even that ghost drummer you guys have. Oh my god, this place is haunted! Let's get out of here. You said Scoop!
Hey, should we be hanging backstage doing peanut butter shots with groupies?
Woody!
We totally rocked it!
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you met Woody?
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
You really did find a pileated red-crowned woodpecker.
No, you gotta love how nobody has the proper reactions to seeing a talking cartoonish looking woodpecker. My guess is that everyone in this town is smoking a shit ton of weed. Woody goes back to the house and makes a portrait of him, Tommy, and Lance, making them his new family. But he pecks an exposed wire that starts a fire and burns down the house, making Lance mad at Woody once again.
He's all yours, boys.
My home. Happy place.
I wish. Actually, no. He's okay.
No! No!
He's instead taken by the poachers in a cage with bars that he can easily slip through.
Yeah, you're a real tough guy when I'm all caged up. Why don't you open up the cage and we'll step outside?
You can slip through the bars. You can slip through the bars.
100 years. It is thought to be extinct.
Not only that, Nate, but everyone thought it had died out.
And I'm the one who's an endangered species?
For everything that is holy, you can slip through the damn bars.
If you two so much as touch a hair on my friends' heads, I'll peck you new ones. And I ain't talking about nostrils.
Why can't you slip through the bars? Why can't you slip through the bars? Why can't you slip through the bars? Why can't he slip through the bars? Why can't he slip through the bars? So Lance finds the wood carving that Woody made and starts to feel bad. Thus he, the Forest Ranger, and the pup named Scooby Gang try to save him but all get caught. You know, for being a rescue team, you guys really suck at this.
Guess we could kiss the sequel goodbye.
That cage was built to hold a bear. Can't escape.
Who said anything about me getting out?
Now, the filmmakers could have had Woody slip through the bars, but just had him get out from Lance. Why, you may ask? Well, explained on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
They just didn't care.
The poachers try to get away and escape to the border of Canada, which is just a gated fence. Clearly, these filmmakers have done their research. Prepare to meet Phil Robertson in hell. They of course get arrested. Woody makes another terrifying face. He and Lance are now friends, and they all live stupid film ever after.
Home sweet home. Ha! Don't you just love happy endings? Hey! Whoops!
Huh?
My bad.
Woody!
Gotta fly!
Okay, that didn't happen, but a man can dream, Kenny. You know, I just realized something. A character with a high-pitched voice and breaks the fourth wall. Wait. Can Woody Woodpecker be... Ow!
Hey there, kid.
Oh god, not you!
That's right, it's me, Woody Woodpecker.
Look, I don't have time for your shit. I was just putting together my theory about you.
Oh, didn't you forget? You still have to do your final thoughts on the movies.
Oh, okay. So that was the Emoji Movie and Woody Woodpecker, and both have their own level of bad. One just being run-of-the-mill bad, while the other is horrendous. The Emoji Movie is bad for not being original and just steals from Inside Out and Wreck-It Ralph. Plus, it feels like it was written by that "How You Do Fellow Kids" meme. It's bad, but it doesn't make me extremely pissed off. Woody Woodpecker, on the other hand, yeah, I really hate this movie. This was on the point of Ace Ventura Jr. of being bad. It has terrible jokes, horrible writing, cookie cutter characters, and is just annoying, annoying, annoying. The whole idea for this film was like it actually came from Woody Woodpecker's ass.
Well, I'm sorry, kid. I thought you liked movies that came out of my ass.
And why would I like that?
Because you're a piece of shit.
What was that?
Does that feel good, kid? Yeah, after my movie bombed, I was just waiting to kick somebody's ass. Does it feel to be a dying man, kid? You're a dead man. You're a dead man.
Bullshit! Okay, if Bugs Bunny's head comes out of there, my theory will go right out the window.
Hey, guess who?
I knew it.
You're gonna die, kid.
I don't give a shit, I'm taking you with me! Or you like to play with bombs, huh? Well, bombs away, you Fred Woody Ficklehorn Woodpecker piece of shit! Well, I guess I'm gonna be stuck in hell for a while. But until I get out of here, see you next time.
Holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude!